Hello everyone, this is Priyanka Rajput from CSG Asia Pacific. Thank you for joining the CSG Coffee Talk with SAP Business by Design. So today's topic is kit returns in SAP BYD. So before I start the session, as usual, I'm going to show you the agenda. So first we'll talk about the kit returns. Then I'll show you the demo in the system, how we can return the kit. And then there will be the key takeaways from the session, which will be followed by the open discussion. So, uh, so kits, in the last session, we already talked about what is the kits. We talked about the sales kits. And now we are talking about the kits return. So if you sell kits in your business, you want to receive returns also in the form of kits as a whole. And also if there is a single kit item, then also in that case, we can have the return. And also credit them to the customer in accordance with the invoice. So this is how how we can returns the kit in a bunch to the customer to the company back. That's what I'll show you in the system. All right. So first we will create the customer return notification. In the sales order work center, new customer return notification view. I'll take the here we can just put the reference, which it is reference data we can put. So I'm taking the reference of the sales order ID, which is 4180 for me. Yeah. So this is the one where I have this kit product. So I'll select this. I'll go to next. I have to enter a delivery notification ID for this customer return. So I'll take simply CRN 4180. And then just hold a minute. Okay, I'm sorry, somebody came. All right. So I put the delivery notification ID here. We can see all the details are filled correctly. Now here we have the return reason. So return reason might be anything. It could be the change mind, defective packaging, double delivery, missing parts, or anything. For example, I'm taking the transport damages. That when the kit were being delivered to the customer, then on the way there was the transport damages. Then we have the follow-up activity as well, that whether we want to post to own stock and repair at own service center. So this is something that post to own stock, that it will go back to the stock to the site. And here we can just repair it at the service center. So I'm taking the example of the post to own stock. Okay, if everything is fine, then I'll go to next. So inbound delivery notification is consistent. I'll finish this. Now I can just post goods receipt for the customer return notification document CRN 4180, which I just created. Okay, so here I can mention that what I want to propose the same quantity, the planned one, or the actual I want to enter something else. So I'll propose quantities same as 50. We want to return all of them. If everything is fine, then we'll go to next, save and close. Okay. Oh, okay. I think some output email setting problem. I'll see later. Now I'll go to returns. Yeah. So this is the one here. Inbound status is finished. That the product has been taken. inbound delivery done. And then the credit memo status not started. I'll click on add it. I'll see all the details. And also we have the option to enter the quality loss fee. Quality loss fee is something that that the quality of the product, I mean, there will be the loss fees for that. So for example, I'm putting 500 US dollar for that. Yeah. So here it is added in the pricing. I can save it. Now we have the with credit memo and without credit memo. So in the with credit memo, we are going to give the refund to the customer. We are giving the money back. And in without credit memo, we can do the replacement. We are doing another outbound delivery for that. So we are doing the with credit memo here. Okay, let me see if it, yeah, let me submit with credit memo. Okay, now we can check invoice request because we are going to give the refund. Okay, so this is customer return invoice request has created here. The net value is 24,500, not the 25,000 because the quality loss fee has been deducted. I'll just check invoice. Okay, so this is done. Okay. Sorry. If I show you the credit memo document flow, you can see. Yeah. So the sales order was this 4180, from which there was the outbound delivery and the customer invoice for the customer first, and then we requested for the customer return. And for that, we created the credit memo because we return with the credit memo. And then there was the clearing. You can see the journal entries. Hi, Uni. Thank you for joining.
Hi, sorry for late.
Okay, here we see. Okay, so Uni, we are today we are talking about the kit returns. Like last week, I showed the demo for the kit, like sales kit process flow, and today we are seeing the document. Oh, sorry, the return for the process for the kits. So it's almost similar, but here I'm just trying to show that in a normal product, it is just a product, and here in the kit, we can return in a whole bunch. And this feature has came in 2005 release last year. Earlier it was not there. I'll close this. Now I'll show you that how the net value has been calculated on this. I'll show you one report. The report is already familiar with you all, which is profit overview with key figure. By key figure. Let me take the particular sales order ID. Okay, here it is. So here we can see all the activities related to that associate sales order ID. And here you see that we had this. First, there was the customer invoice with 25,000 US dollar. and the refund is 24,500 because we deducted 500 US dollar. Let me see why it's not showing here. Why quality fees is not coming here? Okay, maybe for some reason. Yeah, here we see that sales return and allowance. Customer invoice 500. Okay, so this is the report where you can see like what is the net revenue, the cost of goods sold, and every data will show here for the related document. We have different profit types. So here it is showing the earned profit one. This is how we can see it. Okay, so these are the key takeaways from the session. So companies often want to support selling and returning of multiple products bundled into a sales kit. So this is the difference between a normal product and the sales kit, because here the whole bundle can be returned in the form of sales kit. So SAP Business by Design supports the entire customer return management cycle with kit products. It has started since 1 year. And then customer return with kit products is how you manage kit products that are returned by customers. It gives companies complete consistencies and process integrity from order to invoice to return. We saw it all. Last week we saw about order to invoice, and today we saw that how we can return. So kit return in SAP BYD, post to own stock with credit memo scenario, the example which we saw today. And then we can analyze the report, which is profit by key figure. Yeah, this is all from my end. Thank you very much. Now we can have